A young boy experiences Monday blues and tries to invent a reason to skip school. Monday morning found Tom Sawyer miserable. Monday morning always found him so because it began another week slow suffering in school. He generally began that day was wishing he had had no intervening holiday. It made the going into captivity and fetters again so much more odious. Tom lay thinking. Presently it occurred to him that he wished he was sick. Then he could stay home from school. Here was a vague possibility. He convinced his system. No elements was found and he investigated again. This time he thought he could detect Kolke's symptoms and he began to encourage them with considerable hope. But they soon grew feeble and presently died wholly away. He reflected further. Suddenly he discovered something. One of his upper front teeth was loose. This was luckily he was about to begin to groan. As a starter, as he called it, when it occurred to him that if he came into court with that argument, his aunt would pull it out, and that would hurt. He is thought he thought he would hold the tooth in reserve for the present and seek further. Nothing offered for some little time, and then he remembered hearing the doctor tell about a certain things that laid up a patient for 2 or 3 weeks and threatened to make him lose a finger. So the boy eagerly drew his sore toe from under the seat and held it up for inspection. But now he did not know the necessary symptom. However, it seemed well worthwhile to change it, so he fell to groaning with considerable spirit. But Sid slept on unconsciously. Tom groaned louder and fancied that he began to feel pain in the toe. No result from Sid. Tom was panting with his exertion. By this time he took a rest and then swelled himself up and fetched a succession of admirable groans. Sid snored on. Tom was aggravated. He said, "Sid," and shook him. This course worked well, and Tom began to groan again. Sid yawned, stretched, then brought himself up on his elbow with a snort and began to stare at Tom. Tom went on groaning. Sid said, "Tom, say Tom." There was no response from Tom. ये जो लेसन है इसके अंदर एक टॉम सायर नाम का एक लड़का है जो हर सोमवार को स्कूल जाने से बचने के लिए बहाना ढूंढता रहता था और मंडे को विशेषकर स्कूल नहीं जाना चाहता था क्योंकि छुट्टी के बाद स्कूल जाने में उसे बड़ी परेशानी होती थी। इसलिए वह चाहता था कि वीक के बीच में भी कभी भी छुट्टी ना आए। सोमवार को जब टॉम उठा तो उसने विश किया और कि काश वह बीमार हो जाए और उसको स्कूल नहीं जाना पड़े। उसने अपने सारे शरीर पर ध्यान दिया लेकिन उसके शरीर पर कहीं कोई बीमारी नहीं मिली। तभी उसे ध्यान आया कि उसका एक दांत हिल रहा था, लेकिन उसके बारे में उसने किसी को नहीं बताया था क्योंकि इस दांत के बहाने वो छुट्टी करना चाहता था। काफ़ी सोचने के बाद टॉम चिल्लाना और कराहना शुरू कर देता है, लेकिन उसके पास सिड नाम का जो उसका भाई सोया हुआ था वह नहीं उठा और खर्राटे लेता रहा। अब टॉम है ज़ोर ज़ोर से चिल्लाने लग गया, लेकिन फिर भी सिड नहीं उठा। अब उसने उसको सिड सिड बोलकर हिलाया तो वह उठ गया। टॉम जोर से रोने लगा तो सिड ने पूछा कि क्या हुआ, क्यों रो रहे हो, लेकिन टॉम है वो कुछ भी नहीं बोला, चुप रहा। Hey Tom, Tom, what is the matter, Tom? And he shook him and looked in his face anxiously. Tom moaned out, "Oh, don't say, don't juggle me." Why? What the matter, Tom? I must call auntie. No, never mind. It will be over soon, maybe. Don't call anybody. But I must. Don't groan so, Tom. It's awful. How long you been this way? Hours. Ouch. Oh, don't stay so. Sid, you will kill me. Tom, why didn't you wake me sooner? Oh, Tom, don't. It makes me frightened to hear you. Tom, what is the matter? I forgive you for everything, Sid groaned. Everything you have ever done to me when I am gone. Oh, Tom, you aren't dying, are you? I forgive everybody, Sid groaned. Tell am so, Sid. And Sid, you give me window sash and my cat with one eye to that new girl that comes to town and tell her. But Sid had snatched his clothes and gone. Tom was suffering in reality. Now so handsomely was his imagination working, and so his groans had gathered quite a genuine tone. Sid flew downstairs and said, "Oh, Aunt Polly, come. Tom's dying." "Dying?" "Yes. Don't wait. Come quick." "Rubbish. I don't believe it." But she flew upstairs, nevertheless, with Sid at her heels, and her face grew white too, and her lips trembled. When she reached the bedside, she gasped, "You, Tom, Tom, what's the matter with you?" "Oh, Auntie, I am." "What's the matter with you? What is the matter with you, child?" ये आ गया, इसमें क्या करना क्या? अब बेटे सिड है वो बार बार पूछता रहा कि टॉम क्या हुआ, लेकिन टॉम है उसने कुछ भी नहीं बताया और रोता रहा। फिर सिड ने कहा कि तुम कितनी देर से रो रहे हो? टॉम ने कहा कि मैं कई घंटे से रो रहा हूँ। अब सिड कहता है कि तुमने मुझे पहले क्यों नहीं जगाया? अब टॉम कहता है कि मैं मर रहा हूँ और मैं तुम्हें जो भी मेरे से गलती हुई है उसके लिए तुम मुझे माफ़ कर देना और सभी लोगों से मेरे लिए माफ़ी मांग लेना कि वो मुझे माफ़ कर दे। अब मैं मरने ही वाला हूँ। फिर वह रोता रहा। अब सिड जल्दी से सीढ़ियों से उतरकर आंट पोली को बुलाने के लिए गया और बोला कि टॉम है वो मर रहा है। आंट पोली ने कहा कि मुझे उसके ऊपर भरोसा नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी वो सीढ़ियाँ चढ़कर टॉम के पास आती है और पूछती है कि तुम्हें क्या परेशानी है, तुम किस लिए रो रहे हो? "Oh, auntie, my sore toes mortified." The old lady sank down into a chair and laughed a little, then cried a little, then did both together. This restored her, and she said, "Tom, what a turn you did give me. Now you shut up that nonsense and climbed out of this." The groans did, and the pain vanished from the toy. The boy felt a little foolish, and he said, "Aunt Polly, it seemed mortified and it hurt, so I never minded my tooth at all." "Your tooth, indeed. What's the matter with your tooth?" "One of them's loose, and it as it perfectly awful." There, now don't begin that groaning again. Open your mouth." "Well, your tooth is loose, but you are not going to die. What with that?" Saying that, Auntie was about to get a silk thread and a chunk of fire out of the kitchen when Tom cried out, "Oh, please, Auntie, don't pull it out. It doesn't hurt anymore. I wish I may never stir if it does. Please don't, Auntie. I don't want to stay home from school." "Oh, you don't you? So all this row was because you thought you had got to stay home from school and go finishing." Tom, I love you seem to try every way you can to break my heart with outrageous. That tooth will come out on its own. Go to sleep now and we will decide what to do when you wake up. Thank you. अब बेटे जो टॉम है वो कहता है कि मेरे पैर के अंगूठे में बहुत ज़्यादा दर्द हो रहा है। तो आंट पोली हंसने लग जाती है और टॉम से उसकी मूर्खता का एहसास करवाती है कि वह क्या कह रहा है। फिर उसने कहना शुरू किया कि मेरे दांत में दर्द हो रहा है। आंट पोली ने उसका मुंह खोल कर देखा तो कहा कि तुम्हारा एक जो दांत है वो हिल रहा है। अब आंट पोली है एक सिल्क का धागा और एक आग का अंगाला लेने के लिए रसोई में चली गई। तो टॉम चिल्लाने लग गया कि अब दांत में मेरा दांत जो है वो मत निकालो, अब इसमें ज़्यादा दर्द है वो नहीं हो रहा है। अब आंट पोली है वो समझ गई थी कि टॉम है ये सारी चीज़ें हैं सब कुछ स्कूल से बचने के लिए बहाना बना रहा है। अब आंट पोली उसे कहती है कि मैं तुमसे बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार करती हूँ, इसलिए तुम मेरे प्यार का नाजायज़ फ़ायदा उठाते हो। तुम एक नए नए बहाने रोज़ ढूंढ कर लाते हो स्कूल न जाने के लिए। तुम्हारा दांत अपने आप गिर जाएगा। अब तुम सो जाओ, सुबह देखेंगे कि इसके साथ क्या करना है। थैंक यू बेटे।